What up, motherfucker? Welcome to the Hungar Show. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is doing fantastic today. I'm chilling like a villain, hanging out with Bob Dylan. That's right. I've got my boy Shadow and Son coming on with me in a minute. Also, supposed to have a guest appearance of the Hermit of the Squirrels. Squirrel Hermit's going to be on today, which is cool. Shadow was on there for a second, and then he just totally went away. Where did he go? Nobody knows. There he is.
Morning.
What's up, buddy?
Not too much, man. Just painting a dinosaur. How about yourself, man? How you doing?
Just chilling.
So what's new, man? What's new?
Not a
Making
thing.
some chili. Making some chili, I heard.
Hey, TFG, what up, homie?
Squirrel should be joining us shortly, and hopefully my son will join us too, but he just woke up and hasn't put his face on, and he's kind of groggy, so we'll see about that. He stayed up too late. Little kids on vacation tend to do that.
There is a chance, slight, that DM James might make an appearance.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. It's about freaking time.
Yeah. Hey, Squirrel Hermit, here is the link, buddy.
Yeah, I just recently found out he had a channel. I've chatted with him on various shows before, and I didn't know he had a channel. And I subbed to him as soon as I did find out. And I got to say, I like the guy. I like the channel. If you guys haven't gone over there and subbed to him, make sure you do so. With mucho hasto. I don't know. I don't speak Mexican.
Squirrel Hermit's good dude, man.
Yeah, he is. I like everything I've seen so far. I liked his tip on making trees, which is always something I struggled with. I've, had the opportunity to buy some cheap trees, and they're always just that, cheap trees. And if I'm gonna waste my money, I might as well get some fun out of it and just make my own dang trees. So yeah. I'm gonna do some of that next year. I did pick up some decent, really cheap trees at the Dollar Tree, and I don't mind them because they were $1 for like between 3 and 10 trees of different scales. They're for Christmas, so all the work is done. I don't have to make the trees. I don't have to then try to put snow on them, which is kind of a pain in the butt. So that was a really good tip. And then this morning we were talking about 15 millimeter miniatures, which is something I just recently got into thanks to our good friend James L. He literally sent us like 100 15 millimeter miniatures, and I'm digging them. There he is,
looking dude down here.
Hey guys.
Hey, didn't mean to kill your stream, but this is a regular thing. Hungar and I do breakfast with Hungar, and what the heck, come and join us. Bunch of old farts talking old school games, I'm guessing.
That's right. No, you didn't hurt nothing. You didn't kill nothing. You didn't. I just started doing something, a little bit ago, and I'm off work. Let's see who's out there.
Monday,
so you actually did a solid by saying, "Hey, come on over here." So here I am.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 o'clock noon Eastern. We do at least an hour show. You're always welcome on, Squirrel. You know that.
I'll have to remember that, write it down, make a note of it, so I'm not,
Are you retired?
Am I retired? No, not yet.
Oh. Okay.
Not yet. I am. Well, God bless. I got about 5 more years to go, and I'm done.
I am forced retired.
Godspeed, man. Yeah, I've been retired for a couple decades. I'm very, very lucky, you know, and I get to spend most of my time with my son and, you know, do the father and son thing as often as possible. Unfortunately, this freaking Christmas vacation, he's almost done with his first week. We haven't played a single game, but he's been playing Hearts of Iron or working on his own projects. So I'm like, all right, do your thing, man. I get it. You know, I'll go upstairs and make some videos and paint some toy dinosaurs. This is actually like a cheap dollar store dinosaur that I'm painting up for a craft challenge we're doing with a couple of friends,
cool.
which is something you might be interested. I don't know, Hungar. Do you ever, you know, make your own terrain or anything like that, or nah? Do you do minis?
I use them.
Okay. Well, Squirrel. Every once in a while, we do a craft challenge with another YouTuber where we pick an item or two, you know, that's commonly easily available, and then the 2 channels or 3 channels in this case right now, we'll just craft something. No contest, no winner, no loser. We just each see what we can come up with a particular item. Like say, one time we did super glue bottles. Make something with a super glue bottle.
Yeah.
And see what we come up with.
Drum with a Pringles can. See?
Hey.
That's about my talent.
Well, you know, believe it or not, it all that's required is an imagination. You'd be surprised with what you come up with. Last year we did.
You gotta go, Shadow. You go, imagination.
Yes, imagination.
Right. Right now, you don't want to know what I'm imagining. Something's a little dry right now. Last year we did a challenge with our good friend Nathan Allen, and we took those big old barbecue lighters and we turned them into stuff. And my son made this killer like spaceship thing out of it. You know, I wanted to make like you know, if you turn it upside down, it kind of looks like a cockpit. Yeah. You know, like someone could sit in. I wanted to make a speeder bike, but I got outvoted. But you know, we just do something like that just to, you know, help cross promote different channels and get some interaction with the fellows out there that like, you know, crafting. So if you're up to it, maybe you know, in the next month or so we'll come up with something together and just sure. You know, it's just something fun so that we can see what each other came up with. And you know, usually it's something that'll work with miniatures, but we do a lot of action figure stuff as well. That's what this is for. It's a action figure challenge.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's just something to just, you know, bring that sort of community spirit, you know, in the right direction, you know, some positivity, some creativity, and just, you know, good old fashioned fun, taking junk and turn it into something that you can put on your table that will, you know, get some use, you know, for games and, you know, make your players think, hey, I can do that. Yeah, you know, exactly. Maybe I'll help the DM. I'll make some terrain. I had this friend of mine a long time ago. I miss him dearly. And he didn't even play Epic Space Marines, but he used to watch us play. And it's like that, you know, one day he came over with a freaking power plant made out of, you know, spare electronics parts and some, you know, those domes you get from 7-Eleven or Starbucks, you know, that cover your Mocha Fraps or whatever. Oh, yeah. And he made the little clear plastic things. Yeah. And he just came up and handed me this cool piece of terrain. And unfortunately it went up in a garage fire and I lost it many years ago. But, you know, it helps, you know, when your players see this cool stuff on the table, you know, maybe they're not going to be a DM like we were talking about, but maybe they'll pick up a paintbrush, a pair of clippers, some scissors, and just come up with something and add to the whole gaming experience, especially for you guys out there who do terrain and do the, you know, as much, you know, 3D immersion as you can. And you never know what you might inspire. Maybe it'll be your kid. Maybe it'll be your nephew, your niece. You know, they're like, I want to do that. And, you know, the shortage we have out there is not DMs. It's creative people. We need more
I
Yeah.
grew up under the shadow of DM James plays OSR, making all this terrain and badass stuff. And I was like, yeah, even if I tried, it would, yeah. And I've tried, but I'm not very creative at all. I tell jokes.
Hey,
I,
you know
and
what? That's a kind of creativity we are in short supply of, my friend.
I
You
tell
know,
jokes
humor.
and I look
Well, humor and a sense of humor we're in short supply of too.
Yeah, you know what? You're still providing a service. You're making people laugh and making their lives a little brighter. And in my book, that's invaluable. So keep up the good work.
Yeah, you ain't doing nothing wrong.
yeah, I
Just
look
be,
pretty and I'm funny and I look good.
well, there you go.
Your Hollywood good looks.
That's right. People keep calling me Santa
We're
Claus
back
for
at the
some
gun
reason.
show, are we?
People keep calling me Santa Claus for some reason. I mean, I can't figure out why.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the nose or something. Or
Yeah, it could be the glasses.
I don't know. Do you
Yeah, the
smoke a
glass
pipe? Do you smoke a pipe or something? Maybe
I have a Gandalf pipe.
I need
Oh,
one of
do ya?
those. I keep getting our good friend James L and a couple other people keep telling me I look like Solomon Kane, and I'm like, yeah, that's the look I'm going for.
Yeah, my parents got me a Gandalf pipe years ago for Christmas. Come in a nice box with like satin inlay.
Really?
Yeah, I smoked the hell out of it.
Yeah, I really should move to a pipe, but every time I smoke my pipe, I just want a cigarette afterwards. Is that weird?
No, it's not. When I did smoke cigarettes, anytime I had a little bit of pipe tobacco shortly after, I was like, man, I could use a cigarette for some reason, even though
Yeah.
I shouldn't. I just
You know what's funny is I roll my own cigarettes, but I get these filter tubes and I stuff them with pipe tobacco.
I used to smoke 2.5 packs of Camel Don filters a day.
And you're still kicking.
Yeah, barely. I mean, I did have a massive heart attack and I had a triple bypass when I was 47.
Oh, wow. Yeah, don't do that anymore. I'm not giving you
Did
permission
you
to.
hear about
No more.
DJ? Weird in
Dude.
that 48-hour live stream. That's
Dude, I almost had a heart attack myself, dude. I'm like, it was probably like right after I left him. I mean, I just met the guy. I mean, I met him prior, and didn't really get to talk to him. I think it was on, I want to say Ye Old Geeks, but it was probably somewhere else.
Bruce
I met him.
Lombardo. I met him on Bruce Lombardo.
I met him over there. I met him over there, and then I saw he was streaming. I'm like, hey, I'm going to jump in, get to know the guy. And, after you left, he and I ended up talking almost 2 hours until the wee hours. And I'm like, I got to get up in 5 hours, man. I'll catch you real soon. And then I heard last night that he had a freaking heart attack during that stream. I'm like, dude, that just blew me away. I hope to God he is okay.
I gotta let him know I'm the only one who's allowed to get sick and go to the hospital all the time.
And you don't even have my permission anymore, man. You're done. You can't go to the hospital no more, man.
He's trying to take my gig, man. That's my stick.
No, you're putting that stick down. So
yeah. Find another one, man.
over.
There's lots of sticks out there. Go get a Switch if you need to.
Focus on being handsome and funny. Let's do that.
Yeah, because we don't have enough of that. And the world of the funny part, we got plenty of handsome, I guess. I don't know.
These right here are like
really. I tried doing the digital, the vaping and stuff, and for me, I don't know, maybe because COPD or something. It did not work out well with me.
Oh,
and I was even thinking
for your first week, you're going to cough your guts out. You are.
Oh, really?
For the first few days, you're going because it's something new. You're not used to it. It's vapor. It's not,
dry smoke.
But after, first few days, you get used to it. Like after I started vaping heavily, I broke down and I got me a pack of cigarettes, and I went to smoke a cigarette, and I swear it tasted like I lifted up a cat, put my lips to its butt, and lit its nose.
That's harsh, man. That's harsh.
It's horrible. Cigarettes taste like shit, and I didn't realize how bad cigarettes smelled until I started vaping, because I'm vaping strawberry watermelon.
Yeah, good. That's another thing.
Is that one of them L bars?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, those are popular. Everybody at work where I work, they're puffing on them. I call them jokingly the fruit fruit flutes for the Fruit Loops.
You know what? That's right. It tastes good and it smells good. I don't care what anybody says. Like I go to when I used to drink, I'd go to the bar, and every once in a while I'd order that fruity fancy drink.
Well, a sweet drink isn't bad every now and again. I'm not going to shame that game.
You're a man. How can you drink that? Is that because fruit tastes good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Malibu rum and pineapple juice, man. That was, and I don't even like coconut, but there, I'm like, yeah, that was me and my ex. That was our drink, and even Jack's mom, she liked it, and she didn't drink, but I had to quit for the boy. It was just scaring him, when he was seeing when he was seeing other people drink. It was, at 3 years old, it was just terrifying him to see people just change.
Yeah, that personality shift slowly.
And I was like, okay, buddy, you won't see that with me. And I quit going on 11 years ago. And this January will be the start of my 7th year of drinking nothing but water. I haven't had any coffee, soda, milk, juice, tea, nothing, just water. And I don't regret a second of it. What I do regret is not doing it sooner, because once you get on pure water, it fixes so many problems. I was drinking a blender full of mocha fraps and a 2-liter bottle of Diet Cherry Pepsi every single day. And, I can't even imagine what that was doing to my insides. And now just water.
Every once in a while, I need a 0 sugar Baja Blast. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I do miss my cream soda and ginger ale, and hell, even, like I said, Diet Cherry Pepsi. But what I miss the most is the coffee, man. Someone makes coffee. I smell fresh coffee, and I just like,
When I'm done with this stream, I'm going to Starbucks.
Well, you know what? Get yourself a mocha frap on me. I'll find a way to shoot you $5, unless it's more than that these days. I don't know. Haven't been in a Starbucks in almost a decade now, and I won't go back. Because if I do, I'll just start that all over again.
Yeah.
I drink chocolate cream cold brew. Wow.
Yep.
TFG, he's got a good idea for a drink. Take 2 shots of honey whiskey for 30 seconds to a minute. Then you add a mix. Then you mix in 2 tablespoons of honey, and then take another shot of really good rum. That sounds good.
Maybe in the next life, buddy. This life, I'm done with everything. I'm not going back. It's just been really good for me.
I've not drank alcohol in like 8 or 9 years.
Yeah, I could see it when the boy grows up, and if he starts drinking, because of the Air Force or something, maybe I'll have a beer with him. But I don't crave it anymore, and I'm getting so much more done, and with inflation and things like that, it's just like.
They're just not missing out on much.
Yeah.
Ooh, whippy.
Yeah, it's not like I haven't done that. I started drinking when I was 14. And by the time I was 19, I was drinking a case of Bud and a bottle of Jack every day. And that was before my band days, when I was in a band.
That's being able to drink a lot about as impressive as being the world's tallest midget.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how bad it was. It wasn't a brag kind of thing, you know. I was in a heavy metal band, and it was the scene, the culture, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
among other things. And I don't miss any of that. I'm glad I got to where I am, and I get to hang out with great guys like you. I get to freaking paint freaking dinosaurs. I mean, who didn't want to? I mean, think about it. When we were kids, the stuff we missed out on that we get to do now.
Yeah.
I'm actually doing a video right after this. I'm doing a video on something akin to that because I've been thinking about it a lot. Over the holidays, we whether we realize it or not, I think we all look back to our childhood and those good times that we had. Maybe there weren't that many, but my friends and I, we just finished watching Citizen Kane, and I hadn't seen that in 40 plus years, and I got to watch it with my boy, and I'm watching it, and I know the ending, and I'm like, that's all of us, every one of us, no matter what we're doing now, we'd give it all up to be able to go back and go down that snow-laden hill with our favorite sled, or play catch with our old man, or any of those great memories. Who amongst us wouldn't give up right now to go back and do some of those things that we miss, or try to relive it, whether it be through our kids vicariously, or us gamers, trying to get back that original high of playing our first games of D&D or war games or whatever. Nothing, it's Jason the Dragon, everybody does it with something,
Not me.
And this,
I live life every day to the fullest, and every day is brand new.
Right, but you got to admit, you got to admit though, you do remember those times fondly.
They were fun, but I just look forward to what's coming next, man. I mean, shit,
Well,
we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And that's
right. Well, that's kind of my point, is to get to that point, Hungar. You beat me to it, man. Getting to that point where instead of looking back, we can start looking forward, because who knows what tomorrow's going to bring.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss a lot of things about my childhood, and I tell you what, me and DM James plays OSR. We had a lot of fun. Our mom is awesome. She made us. We were Hobbit freaks. We love the Hobbit. We grew up on this big Mormon ranch out here in Osceola County, Florida, and I'm talking about hundreds of acres. And we lived out on the ranch because my mom's husband at the time worked out on the ranch, right? So we were Hobbit fanatics, D&D fanatics, all this stuff. My mom made us cloaks, and we used to run around in the woods with carved swords,
nice
fronds, and we're like 7, 8 years old, running through the woods, playing like we're hobbits and stuff. And
that's freaking so awesome, dude.
Me and my brother had a lot of fun doing silly stuff.
I wish I could say the same. My bro, he turned to drugs, and I lost him to the prison system over 30 years ago, and I haven't spoken with him since. And I tried to get him to game, and he gamed a couple of times, but it just wasn't his thing. Chasing other dragons was his thing, and he paid the price, and he's never getting out.
Yes, Mages Musing, me and DM James plays OSR. Our brothers. He's like 2 years older than me. And we started gaming at the same time. We've always been dorks. We've always been geeks, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's my big brother.
Well, you guys are lucky. Every time I see you guys, I can't help but think, had my own brother, gone a different route, maybe he'd be hanging out here with me. But now he's hanging out with his new boyfriend, Bubba, I guess.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
You know, I tried as hard as I could, but it didn't work out. And, you know, I'm not letting my boy grow up anywhere near that crap, anything like that at all. And I don't know if you've ever met him, Squirrel, but he's quite the kid.
He's a good kid. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go.
I've seen. Sorry, I've been hopping on and off and bending over, cleaning up stuff or whatever. I didn't want to be all whoop whoop whoop. But yeah, seems like a good kid.
Yeah, he's you know, my pride and joy, and he's going to be a hell of a young man when he's done growing up, and hopefully he doesn't grow up too much, and we'll come back to the gaming table and, you know, show off what he's learned, and you know, grow up to be able to, you know, do all the things he wants in life. Just hope, you know, every once in a while he'll grab some dice and play some D&D with the guys. You know, in the Air Force, there's going to be.
Hopefully he grows up to be a big kid. Do the adult things, but remain youthful at spirit. Yep.
That's oh, there he is, the man of the hour. And he's okay. There he is. He's got his mic muted. I'm like, he's just gonna show his logo, and I'm out.
What up, D Master James plays OSR?
Chip and Tracy forever.
That doesn't sound like him at all.
That's the monster.
Hi.
Howdy.
You overhear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you loud and clear. Good morning, Merry Christmas, and God bless. Thank you for keeping our brother James, you know, in good spirit,
stable,
in check.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I was telling them about how we used to run around in the woods with our cloaks and our bamboo frond or palmetto frond swords, bro.
Yeah, we sure did that.
And we played joust. Yeah, how we jousted is we'd get in the backyard and we'd take off running at each other full blast, and then we'd jump up and drop kick.
Yes. Yes. That's classic.
Mage is musing. Yes, Mage is musing. This is my younger brother. One of them. I have 5 brothers.
Everybody says I'm the cutest one.
Oh, it was so funny. We went out to dinner with my pops when he come down from Kentucky. And he's all like, I'm so glad to be out to dinner with my son and Haas.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow.
I'm Haas, by the way.
Oh, we know. I you know, it's what it says on your Discord.
I'm like, wow, thanks, Pop.
But I wanted to drop in and say hi, but I'm on my way to Publix.
Yeah, you need to start doing more streams, bro. Everybody is missing you.
I need to have something to talk about. It seems like as far as D&D is going, everything has been said. You know, it's like, okay, I play old school, essentials, advanced. It's like the OGL thing that's going on is not going to affect me in any way.
Exactly. I'm
just like, whatever, you know.
Yep. Earlier I was doing a little short live stream and I kind of mumbled about that. Like, big freaking whoop. Who cares? I don't care. Big whoop.
Yeah, I don't
care. It's not going to affect us, and that's you know, it's a shame that they're going the Games Workshop route, but you know, that's their company, not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm going to keep on trucking, doing what I've always done, and you know, if I can help somebody, which I know you do, James, I'm going to keep doing it, and I hope you do too, man. You may not think you've got much to say, but sometimes just being there for other people to come and chat with you, it does a world of good. You know, there's some guys out there, not me, of course, I'm perfect. That that really benefit from being able to have somebody to talk to, when they would otherwise just be stuck at home or stuck in a crappy job or something like that. Just being there, it means the world to some guys out there. I know what I'm talking about.
By
Just
the
make-
way, your hair looks amazing today.
Well, thank you, sir. It's the hat. It's really the hat.
I do
Just
like
be
the
like
hat.
me, bro.
What?
I'm going for the Solomon Kane look. If I could just find the right hat, but they're like $100, and I'm like, I'm cheap. I got money, but I'm cheap. I didn't get money by just throwing it out there, and I'm like, I'll find one. I'll find one. Maybe after the holidays they'll drop, but then I'll get the cape,
there
and
you
I've
go.
already got the rapier, and it's a nice one too. If you ever saw the movie Zorro with Antonio Banderas, I got
Yes.
one of the replicas. It ran me like $3 back in the day, so God knows what it would go for. Yeah, don't. Fat gamer. I really like Palladium, but
Palladium's
you know
good.
what?
I have
But
no
I haven't
problem.
played. I haven't played it in a long time, and I'm pretty sure James just. I don't think it's his. I don't think it's his style.
Just be
I
like I do.
actually bought the second edition Palladium Fantasy Rulebook and
Good
thumbed
stuff.
through it. And I mean, I could not see a universe where I would rather play that than just AD&D.
Ditto. I played it for a good long time after D&D. I thought, oh, this is great. Look at all the attacks and blah, blah, blah. I thought my players would love it. And they did, but they didn't love the fantasy system. They loved the sci-fi stuff. And even then, it was just like, oh, my God, could we make combat take any longer? That was until I met Bruce, of course. And then we ran into a 6-hour battle. No, I'd rather role play than do combat. I've done enough combat to last a million lifetimes. I want to get into the role play. Let's make the combat quick and easy, and get on to the good stuff. The exploring, the talking with the NPCs and each other, and all the actual role playing. If I want to play combat, I got 40 different war games where I could just get immersed in that if I want.
I'm a murderer.
I want to role play, man.
I'm a murderer.
I may not be up to Shauner's level quite yet, but one of these days,
I think
yeah,
some of his levels on his own mind, but
Nobody's ever going to be at Shauner's level.
no.
I don't know. I love the guy like a brother. And,
Yeah, I have
and-
nothing against him. I'm just
Nothing
teasing.
against
I'm
Shauner,
joking.
but none of us will ever be able to get to Shauner's level.
I will say this, that is pretty much an inspirational thing to talk about. The idea that combat should be fast so that you can get to the good stuff, which is the role playing.
Take it away, James. You need a topic. Merry Christmas. I'm doing a Christmas topic.
That's a
but
pretty good topic that you brought up.
If you want to have me on to talk about it, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah.
Just name the time and the place. It doesn't. Real combat. Anybody who knows real combat, knows that if it takes 6 hours, you better be calling in for air support. Just saying.
Right.
Shit, air support. Woof. You better be hitting a gunship too. Holy shit.
Right.
And bro, you can always do like I do on my live streams. I don't have a freaking topic. I come on and I talk shit.
Well, that's typical of your life.
Yeah.
But anyway, I do gotta take off. You heard the wife. We gotta go to Publix.
Well,
Alrighty, brother.
it was good getting to talk to you again. And by the way, my son misses you a lot. And Merry Christmas, man.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Have the best ever, and hopefully we'll see you between now and New Year's.
Yeah, I get 2 Christmases because my wife is a Methodist. So we celebrate December 25th, but then January 7th, we actually celebrate Orthodox Christmas. So, but we do the presents on the 25th, and then on the 7th, we just go to Mass and everything.
Well, God
but
bless, man. That's awesome.
I will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Yep.
Deuces, my
Take care,
brother.
man.
Love you. My brother's cool.
Yeah, he is. I wouldn't have met you without having met him. My son, I'm not going to lie. Your brother's channel is his favorite, gamer channel. Because he was the first guy to really treat the boy like a grown man and value his opinion. And that means a lot when I don't have family on my side. They all passed away a long time ago, so I can't give him real blood uncles and grandparents and stuff like that. They're all long gone. He never got a chance to meet them. So
I'd be
getting
the
to hang
little
out
brats.
with
I'd be the little brat's uncle. Yeah, I'm the cool tattooed uncle. Yeah.
that you are, my friend. He's he really appreciates it. He tries to keep a stiff upper lip and stuff, but I mean, he's got family on his mom's side and quite a few, but
Yeah.
I just nothing I can do about it. I could have
Well, his mom's
literally
Mexican.
done.
His mom's Mexican, right?
Yep.
So he's probably got about 800 uncles and aunts and nephews and cousins and
Yeah, I think the last count was like 749, but you're not far off.
Yeah. Probably a big family. Hey, that's not a bad thing.
I always said if I ever get married again, it's going to be to a little hot Mexican chick who can cook mole.
Be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm saying.
I was about to say, I bet you Shadow has some words of warning.
Not necessarily warning, just
Wisdom.
if you ever need a private investigator, I'll help you, do a background check and
And what's fun about dating Spanish chicks is like they get
a
paranoid.
lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. Oh,
Who the hell is Alarm and why she keep texting you at 7 o'clock in the morning?
that's why you lock your phone in a safe in the basement when you're not using it. Just saying. No. I have got literally nothing to hide on my phone. I don't cheat.
Yeah. No.
Well, Shadow, if your wife has any cousins or sisters or
Oh, dude, I hate to break it to you, but I got the looker out of the entire family, every generation. Since
But can they cook? That is the most important thing in my life at this moment. It's not looks. It's not having big old boobies or a big old booty. It's like, can they cook? If they can cook,
no, they can't. No, they can't. Whatever it is, I can do better. And I'm not, bragging or anything. I mean, I cook out of boxes and cans, but it's still better.
Yikes.
Nowadays, it comes down to the cooking.
Yeah.
It comes down
I mean, there's a couple of dishes that are good, really good. Unfortunately, I can't do vegetable oil. I gave that up as well. If it's cooked in vegetable oil, I got to stay away.
Why is that? I'm curious.
It's really bad. If you can go like olive oil or something like that, or whatever, or just fry it like air fried. If you like any fried foods, just go with an air fryer, and you'll be like, "Holy crap!"
How about lard?
Huge difference.
I thought, all right, nothing really medical, truly, or anything. Just a preference and a choice of vegetable oil is crappy.
I would rather cook everything in bacon grease.
Yeah, I would too, but French fries don't work that way.
No, they don't.
There's a place in Chicago. There's a hot dog stand in Chicago. It's closed now. It was ran by this really good chef. And on Saturday and Sunday, he had duck fat French fries. French fries cooked in duck fat. And I am telling you,
I'm intrigued.
You have never, ever had a French fry as good as that in your entire life. Cooked in duck fat, throw some salt on it, and that's all it needed, man. Crispy, fluffy, deliciousness.
That's got to be hard to come by, though.
Yeah, they're no longer open.
No, I mean the oil.
Yeah, duck fat is a little hard to come by.
Yeah, because
But
we don't eat ducks like we do chickens or anything else. It's not a
But-
Not
matter.
like we used to. Yeah, once upon a time that was a big thing, and now not so much.
my grandma used to fry everything in lard.
Yeah.
Fried potatoes in lard, French fries in lard. I mean,
Sure,
everything
yeah.
was cooked in lard.
I can't even remember the last time I saw lard for sale in the grocery store.
You can get it at a lot of Spanish grocery stores.
We have
The
one of
Spanish
those.
use a lot of lard. And I'll tell you, my main dish, the main thing that I eat more than anything else, ramen noodles. I love them. They taste good, and my body digests them. And like I've said before, there's certain things that my body just does not digest. I can't digest vegetables. I can't digest fruit. I don't have enough intestines for it. So I eat a lot of meat, cheese, and breads and noodles.
Well, bread
this
saved my
chili-
life once.
Yeah, this chili, I'm going to eat the hell out of it because I love chili.
Yeah,
But
chili
I'm
is
not-
good.
I'm not going to be able to digest the beans, and I'm not going to be able to digest the tomatoes or the onions. I'm still going to eat it because I made it, and I love it.
It tastes delicious.
And
Oh,
if my kids find out that I've made chili today, they're going to be over at the house with some bowls. They're going to be like, "Can I have some more?"
Yeah, please, sir, may I have some more?
You know, I'm the only person in my family that likes chili. I mean,
Really?
my son will have chili on chili dogs, but he doesn't like the beans. And
He's more
The
like a
white-
chili sauce kind of.
See,
yeah.
I grew up eating chili, or not chili beans. When
Same here.
I was younger, living at my biological father's house, we were so poor sometimes that one week we'd have pinto beans, fried potatoes, and greens, right? And then and cornbread. And then the next week we'd have fried potatoes and beans and greens and cornbread. We would switch it out, you know.
Yep,
We lived off of beans and fried taters. I love beans and fried taters.
they're good.
Yep.
They're good. They're filling. They're good. They pack a punch as far as
Sticking to your ribs.
Yep.
Chock full of protein.
Yep. My
Easy.
my larder for when shit hits the fan is got plenty of beans. I guess I'll be the only one left alive because I'll be the only one eating them. But they last forever, just like rice and pasta will last literally forever if you store it right.
Yes.
None of that, worry about what are we going to eat. I'm more worried about what are the neighbors going to eat, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
I'm not worried about what I'm going to eat. I'm going to worry about what the neighbors have for me to eat. Not really.
That's not a very Christian point of view, but yes, I
said not really.
have contemplated, the reality of that should things get ugly. And, we're actually kind of lucky right now. Things could have gotten a lot worse by this time with everything that's going on in the world. But that fear porn sells, and, I'm guilty of, believing things I probably shouldn't have from time to time, but like the old adage, better to be safe than sorry. And
Also,
It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war.
yeah, I also want to make sure everybody is keeping warm during this crazy ass winter storm coming through. I mean,
It's chilly here. There's
I
wind to blow, and we're close to zero right now where I'm at.
almost had to get out long pants today, but I still went with shorts because it's like 71 outside.
And we're like at 3.
our good friend Rick from 28 millimeter, they're looking at, what is it, -40, -50. I would literally go outside and die. I would walk outside and I would be a freaking popsicle, as in dad sickle. I would literally just freeze up freaking solid.
Well,
Mage's Musings, he's having turkey tomorrow.
I did.
So is that an invite or a tease?
Yeah, I think it's a tease. There's no address, so it's a tease.
It's Toronto.
And
so
I thought we were friends, Mages. I thought we were
I
friends,
know.
man.
Come on, Meiji baby. Where are you at?
Silence.
Yeah, there's a reason I live in Florida. I deal with the
You're
super.
smart.
I,
You're
I,
smart. You're smarter than us, man.
I deal with the super hot summers for the super mild winters. I went to college in North Dakota. I lived in Alaska. I lived in Iowa. I've lived up north where it gets cold.
Bless
Yeah, I've lived all over the place,
Florida.
from one side of the country to the other to other places outside the country, and I got stuck in California because my mom's got sick, came back to lend a hand. That lasted 10 years. Met the wife. Now we're stuck here until God knows when. Even if I wanted to move, there are no trucks. There are literally no U-Haul trucks or any moving trucks leaving the state. Been that way for a year and a half.
Gone. They're already gone.
Yep. And God help you if you move into a place like Texas with California license plates, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, Texans are nice. Texans do not mind if you move to California or from California to Texas, as long as you want to live in Texas. They don't want you to bring your California bullshit to Texas.
Yeah, that's why I've already decided if I do move, I'm going to go to Arizona to get the truck just for the license plates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Work on the accent a little before I get there. Hi, y'all. That sort of thing. Howdy. And no, man, I'm from Arizona.
Yeah. Nah. Them Californians, they're lunatics.
Yes, they are. I'm lucky though. I live in a pretty nice spot. Lots of old people, not a lot of kids, not a lot of craziness. It's pretty mellow here. But then you go to Walmart or something, and you're like, oh yeah, I do live in California. Or it could just be Walmart. It's hard to tell, because Walmart's Walmart, and
yeah, Walmart I think has that just about everywhere. It attracts. There's folks that are just odd.
Crazy. Yeah.
Just odd. Whatever.
It's turned out pretty good. Can you see the scale? The delineation, the lines in there.
Yeah, actually I can. Yeah, from here, I got to put on my glasses for the screen. But oh yeah, that is showing up.
All that work just to get that to happen. Worth it though.
That's a badass armored dinosaur, man.
Pardon?
It is a badass armored dinosaur.
Yeah, it was just something in my son's toy box from when he was a kid. It was dirty and grungy and just going to sit there and rot. And I'm like, well, I need a mount for this action figure. Let's see what we can come up with. And, we go to the swap meets, and if we see a yard sale and stuff, we hit them up and come home with, stuff like this. And it's a nice, wholesome way to spend some time being creative and,
excuse me.
Get some time, buddy. And just have some good old fashioned fun,
killing time constructively.
Yep. And, if it just so happens to look good, all the better. The son and I, we do a lot of painting videos. And, the guy, he's getting there are things he can do that I can't. Here, let me just show off.
Yeah, there's Hungar the Afro-Aryan.
Check this one
You
out.
guys was painting that dragon the other day. I remember seeing that. The gold, yeah.
That's not dragon.
That's not the best though. Where is it? He has learned how to do fire like nobody's business, man. Let me find it. Where's that dang phoenix? What the hell is it?
Where did it go?
I found it. It's way in the back here.
Go to Walmart every once in a few.
Yeah, Walmart
Check this.
is
Check this out, guys.
nice.
That's looks like a phoenix.
That's what it is.
I go to Walmart to play Walmart bingo. You know, diaper in the parking lot. Just all the craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
don't
used to
go
play
to
that-
Walmart unless absolutely necessary. I don't.
I like to shop at Aldi's.
We've got is Walmart and Target. And Target is just, literally double the price. And, I'm not doing that. I'm just not. The grocery bill is the only bill you have that you're in complete control of. It's the only bill you can decide, I'm not going to pay it for a week. I'm just going to eat ramen, or I'm just going to eat, fruits and veggies, cheap, healthy stuff, or I'm going to, splurge and have a steak and lobster this week, or not. Everything else is set in stone by the companies, whether it be your gas bill, your electric bill, there's nothing you can do to make them go down or go away. So we kind of don't have a choice when it comes to that for going to Walmart. And we've got a really nice Walmart, it's just a straight up grocery store. We go there every 2 weeks, and by shopping smart, I can afford to do things like Kickstarters and stuff like that I'll have long after I've crapped out that steak or lobster.
Shop smart. Shop S smart.
I was waiting for that, my friend. I was waiting for that.
I go to Aldi's because Aldi's has everything that you can get anywhere else at like a third of the price.
I will have to check that out one of these days. There is one. It's not real close, and it's sort of off the beaten path. But the other thing we do is Sam's Club and buy in bulk.
We have an Aldi's where we're at too. We use Aldi's quite a bit.
Yeah, take a quarter because it costs you a quarter to get a cart, but you get the quarter back.
Yep. I've been told that. But I really like actually. I'm getting ready to buy like a deep freezer. Big lay down. 8 cubic feet of just freezer.
Yep.
And stock up on things like bacon and pork chops and hamburger, and just have more room. I mean, every time we go to the grocery store, we've already got 2 refrigerators, and there's stuff in them still, and I'm like trying to move shit around to get it all to fit.
Play the Jenga.
Yep. Right now I've got 4 racks of baby backs for Christmas and New Year's, and that took up a huge chunk of space. It's like, I guess
real estate.
And so I'm going to grab one of those at the end of Christmas next year, January-ish, grab a third freezer and just stock it up. And, it'll save in the long run, not just, money, but time. I mean, we spend like 4 hours, doing our grocery shopping. It's like we have to do it on Saturday morning. And then suddenly, our Saturday's gone. Went to the store, put everything away. It's 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, time to make dinner. Crap, where'd our weekend go?
Yeah.
I'm like what Mr. Max Bovin says. We keep our house 71 degrees temperature year round. Our power bill usually runs around $90 a month.
We do the same thing, and ours is still like $300.
Yeah, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, me and my roommate, and $90 a month during the summertime. Because we keep everything at 71 degrees. If it's cooler than if it's wintertime and it's cooler in the house, we put on a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah, as you see, I'm wearing a jacket, and it's 69 right now in the house. I go outside, it's like 40. It'll get up to 40, maybe 45 if we're lucky. Probably not.
Oh,
And
it's chilly over there.
when I'm in the
I know.
hospital,
I know. Compared to like I said, Rick, he's suffering through, 50 below. I know it's not, bad, but I spent most of my life here in Southern California, where it's, a lot closer to like what Hungar's talking about. Year round, it was much nicer. This is the high desert, so we get 110, 117 in the summer,
Yep.
and as low as 25 in the winter.
Yeah, it's
So
a roller coaster. It can be a roller coaster.
and it takes a while to get used to, but unfortunately, our spring is like 1 day long, and our fall is like 2 days, and boom, suddenly we're looking at 6 months of winter. Winter just started technically like today or yesterday. The 22nd, or so I guess that's today, is the first day of winter, and I've been chopping firewood and burning firewood in the chimney since September.
Yeah.
You have
Wood burner?
no, you have spring and fall.
Yeah, they're 1 day and 2 days. So we get about 24 hours to acclimate to the winter or to the summer. When February, March rolls around, it'll be 50 degrees, and then the next day it will be like 80. And then the next day after that it'll be like 85, and then a couple weeks later we're looking at 100. Yeah, just skyrockets up like that old Olivia Newton-John song. And at first I thought I was going to hate it out here, growing up in the city in Orange County and stuff like that. But after about 1 year, man, I love it. I just freaking love it. The sunsets are to die for. The people are nice around here. But the whole desert atmosphere, the just wide open spaces, nothing, for miles except cactus and Joshua trees. And, I'm digging it. I every once in a while I miss living in Virginia with the forests and that good stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of books. I want them to stay nice and dry.
Hey, I got a question. How do American politicians launder money?
Through the Ukraine, obviously.
Ukraine it.
Yeah, did you see the new $1 trillion plus they're gonna yank out of our freaking bloodstreams?
Yeah.
Absolute insanity. And a huge portion of the population just doesn't give a shit because they're not paying taxes. They don't care. They're waiting for their handout.
I don't pay taxes, and I still care because I used to pay a lot of taxes.
No,
Yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Even the shit ton of people that do pay taxes, we're so numb to everything. It's like, yeah, so what? Like, what are you gonna do? What are we gonna do?
We got
You know what I mean? We're gonna sit and complain and bitch and vote and try and change things, but ultimately, what are we gonna do?
All right, guys, we got 2 minutes. So, Shadow, pimp your channel, man.
Father and son, doing the father and son thing. We got our 500 sub giveaway Monday evening, roughly 6 p.m. avocado time. We're going to give away a whole bunch of goodies. For those of you unfortunate kids out there, didn't get anything under the tree except a stocking full of coal. We got some miniatures, some Arduin books, some swag, a really cool Star Trek game we're giving away. Just follow the game rules in the previous video where it tells you what you got to do to qualify to win. Hungar's already did his thing, Squirrel. I hope you'll check it out. Maybe you'll get something to add to your collection. We'll pay for the shipping. Don't care if you're in Canada or Australia. Everywhere else, I just don't like those places, so you can piss off. No, I'm kidding. We will ship it just about anywhere. If you come at me from Africa, no, man. You come at me from the Ukraine or Russia or Somalia or some crazy ass place that they don't play D&D. Nah, sorry, can't help you out. Besides, I can't get it. If I can't get it insured, is what it's all about. If I send something I can't insure it or track it, Can't ship it to you, man. But yeah, we're giving away a bunch of stuff. We're going to be doing some father and son videos throughout the rest of the year. Hope you guys will come and check us out. We really appreciate, all the feedback we can get to make, our channel and our lives better. And hopefully we'll help you guys make your channel, I guess, and lives better too. And until next time, Merry Christmas. Squirrel, take it away.
Well, Squirrel Hermit here. Got a channel by the name Squirrel Hermit on YouTube. I paint miniatures, do some terrain stuff, cover some old school and oddball games, and just random blabbery. My shorts are somewhat silly, but I'm having fun. And thanks for tuning in, liking, subscribing, and yeah, God bless. Have a Merry Christmas. As I say, I hope everyone has a robust health, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Hopefully everyone's robust. Hopefully everything's good.
Let's get him up to 500 subs too, and then we can race each other to pass up Hungar. What do you say, folks? Let's get Squirrel up there, and we'll come up with that craft challenge real soon.
Yeah, for real. I'll do it. We'll do it. I'll join in.
All right, everybody knows who I am. I am Hungar the Starvarian. Check out my t-shirts. All proceeds
check out his guns
to the Wounded Warrior Project. This was made during the Wounded Warrior stream. I figured if I sell any of the shirts, the money should go to the Wounded Warrior. Check out Shadow and Sun. Like and subscribe to his videos and to his channel. Check out Squirrel Hermit. He does a lot of quality mini stuff, a lot of oddball games, stuff you're not going to see on everybody else's YouTube. Like and subscribe to my channel if you want to. If you don't, I really don't give a shit. I'm surprised I have as many subscribers as I do. Me and Shadow do a show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 12 o'clock, standard Eastern time, the proper time. Come check us out. Everybody is welcome on the channel. If you want to come in and talk about some bullshit, just let me know. I will send you the link. Until next time, Merry Christmas, all you beautiful bastards. You have a great year. Stay warm if you're cold. Don't be stupid. If you're going out somewhere in your car, take a blanket or something. Take emergency equipment, water, blanket, stuff. Don't be stupid. And just have a great holiday, everybody. I hope you get what you want. I hope you get what you need. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thanks, brother. God bless.
God bless you all. You have a great day. And remember, subscribe to Squirrel Hermit. He's got some good shit. Subscribe to Shadow and Sun. They've got some great stuff. Y'all have a great day.
Thanks, everybody. Good show, brother.